The Commanders are minus 160 to make the playoffs. The Vikings are minus 110 to make the playoffs out of the NFC. What's more likely, Commanders or Vikings fall out of the NFC playoff picture?
You know, this is a really good conversation. This really is. I think a lot of people look at it and just go, well, the Commanders, no doubt, because of the Jaden Daniels factor, right? Now, I think if we were going to, and Jaden Daniels factor, how great he was, and then I think added on top of that, J.J. McCarthy, he hasn't played a game in the NFL. We don't know what to expect, all right? I'm one a little bit that, hey, the stars aligned perfectly for the Washington Commanders last year, right? They got a little lucky with teams they played, certain injuries, other teams messing things up late in the game, the Hail Mary against the Bears. There's 4 or 5 games I can look at last year with the Commanders and go, well, they kind of had a shamrock up their ass that week. Nonetheless, they took advantage of that, and we know where they got. I am expecting a little bit of a drop-off from the Commanders. One, their schedule's hard. They're not going to catch everybody by surprise. People are going to study in the offseason how to defend Jaden Daniels in this offense a little bit. The first-year energy of a new coach is gone, right? I still like them. I hear that. But, let's go through this. I think this is a good exercise. First off, whose receivers are you going to take? You going to take Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison or Deebo Samuel and Terry McLaurin?
I'll take the Vikings.
Yep, okay. All right, let's go to running back. Who are you going to take at running back? They got Brian Robinson, who's very good, and Austin Eckler. And then Minnesota's got Aaron Jones, and from the 49ers in free agency, Jordan Mason.
Right, but I have to factor Jaden Daniels into that, don't I?
Okay, you can if you want.
Bit.
And the running, so you like that running game better. Or that,
I'll take the Commanders' running game.
Okay,
yes.
okay, I get you there. Offensive line, I look at that, okay? Offensive line, they've improved in Washington with Laramie Tunsil at left tackle, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I think they can just go up to the line of scrimmage and dominate people. I look at the Vikings and go, they might have they're in the conversation for the best tackle duo in football. They got the 2 free agents from Indianapolis Colts on the inside of their offensive line that are going to help them out, and they drafted a first-round guard from Ohio State, where I'd give Minnesota the advantage at tight end and offensive line. All right.
Okay. I'll trust you on that, Simms, because I'm not breaking down offensive line.
I hear you.
I'm making to the audience. I don't break down line play. Okay?
Right. I think you would take T.J. Hawkinson over Zach Ertz as far as that's concerned.
I would take T.J. over Zach Ertz.
Right.
Yes.
You get to the defensive side of the ball. There's some good defensive linemen on both football teams, right? But, I mean, last year, the Vikings had 2 guys that were towards the top of football, sacking the quarterback in Van Ginkel and Grenard, right?
Yep.
Have Jonathan Allen sign Javon Hargrave, okay? So I look at that and go, damn, it's close on the D-line. I'm not sure which one I'd take, but it's close, right? You get to the linebacker area, I think I sit there and go, that's close too. I might take Minnesota in that department. And then the secondary is where I definitely would give Washington the advantage, but not by a huge margin. So I'm one that I feel like J.J. McCarthy's pro-ready. He played pro-style football with Michigan, all right? And what's more likely, Commanders or Vikings fall out of the NFC playoff picture? Whew. I'm going to go on a limb here and say the Commanders. I am.
Wow. I mean, you just talked yourself into it. Is what you did. That's what you did, right?
Well,
I think you started out on the Commanders, and then you talked yourself into the Vikings. There is what happened.
Well, I've been up in the air with this conversation a little bit all the way, all along. And Kevin O'Connell, I think is one of the best play callers in football, and I think he's going to take the run game to another level this year. I think he realized that was a weakness. Brian Flores is one of the best D coordinators in football. And, I'm going to trust J.J. McCarthy. Washington's going to play a second-place schedule. Like I said, that original just allure and aura is going to be off a little bit. I don't know. I got a feeling about the Vikings. I think they're going to be a better team than people are giving them credit for.
This is why Chris Simms is great at his job. I mean, not good. He is great at his job, because when I'm asked that question, the only thing I look at is J.J. McCarthy and Jaden Daniels, and I say the Vikings aren't making the playoffs. I don't look at line play. I don't look at safeties. I don't look at quarterbacks. I look at one position, and whoever has the better quarterback is the one that's going to make the playoffs.
Though that's why I'm here. Hopefully I can add context. It's the ultimate team sport that way.
Yes.
And let's just not forget.
But you realize this is how fans digest football, right?
I do.
Okay.
That's why sometimes I'm unpopular, because I just go, wait, no. Everything I've been taught by my dad, Bill Parcells, John Gruden, Matt Mac Brown, Jeff Fisher, Josh McDaniels, Bill Belichick, none of them just goes quarterback, oh, that team's better. I mean, if that's the case again, Phil Simms should have lost to John Elway in Super Bowl 21. He should have. Sorry, but he didn't.
It said he was the Super Bowl MVP.
Exactly.
Getting out of traffic tickets forever.
Because team matters, all right? And Big Phil, as awesome as he was, trust me, he'll tell you he wasn't John Elway. When he goes back and watches Super Bowl 21 every now and then, he'll always come back to me and go, I mean, geez, holy crap. I mean, we were lucky John Elway the first half. Holy crap, we were in trouble. Right? So you got to be real about that situation, and I do think people are sleeping on the Vikings a little bit because of the things you're talking about, no doubt.
All right, coming up next, Bears fans are freaking out. Nothing new in Chicago. But first, Cris has a word from our friends over at DraftKings.
Oh, we got to pay some homage to DraftKings, Stugotz. DraftKings Sportsbook is the official sports betting partner of the NFL, and new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. And $200 of NFL Sunday ticket from your YouTube TV? Damn, they're adding to it there. I like it. Just download the Sportsbook app and use promo code UNBUTTONED when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Cris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.